Okay, so y'all like, share, and subscribe. Our praises to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You guys, donate, purchase a journal. All of the links are in the description of my videos. This message is going to be about wherever you are. Um, as I said before, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is for you who feel like you could have property, real estate, the trust, inheritance, um, estate, anything that like you feel like people manipulated you out of. It don't matter which way, whether they lied and said you was crazy and you never got a chance to present yourself in court, um, whether they had a doppelganger show up in court as you and it wasn't really you, um, whether they had your family members sign paperwork saying that you were this, you were that, whether they just took you off of the will fraudulently, or whether it was a family member who was not coherent at the time and they made them change the will, knowing that this family member, whoever, was not mentally capable to change the will at that time, but they did something fraudulent regarding that, elder abuse or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that when this family member was in their right mind, that they did want you to have something, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is that they did, however they did it, there could have been forces, government forces, your state, your county, whatever, that helped them do it, or whoever did it could work in this place, in this for the state, or they could just have connections. They can be part of a sorority. Don't have to be. They could be part of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever government entity. It don't even have to be a government entity. They can just have connections and pull. They can just know people. So what is going on is, like I stated before, a lot of different places, they're all connected. They're all, well, they know of each other. They are connecting on behalf of ganging up against you. And so what they're trying to do right now, like I said before, is make it seem like, oh, you're the problem. You do this, you did that, you do this, you did that. So what they're trying to do is any little thing, they're trying to do a deep dive into everything about you. So if registration on a vehicle from 9 months ago, they're trying to throw that at you right now. If you got some paperwork or something that you forgot to turn in, they're trying to throw that at you right now. They're trying to build a case to make it seem like you are the problem. You are the problem. You are the problem. You don't deserve to have this or that because you are irresponsible financially. But you are not irresponsible financially. You are not like incapable of paying bills, paying rent, stuff like that. They are systematically oppressing you to the point to where you cannot make the money that is need to be made in order to do these things. If it wasn't for them using systematic oppression, trying to hinder you and block you, you would be able to blossom and do these things. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing now. That's what they're doing now. And so that's the reason why every time you turn around, they're trying to say, you owe this, you owe that, you owe this, you owe that. Even from a long time ago, they're trying to bring everything up and build a case on you. They're trying to build a file on you, probably have a private investigator investigating you as well, so that they can present something in court and say, you don't deserve to have this because of all this debt that you're in, because of this and this and that. But the truth of the matter is, they are purposely doing things. Hey y'all, just real quick, this is a reminder to purchase my journal, A Christian Woman's Guide for Spiritual Growth. The link is in the description box of all of my videos, including the description box of my homepage, y'all. This is a journal with affirmation pages, okay? It also has worksheet pages as well as blank pages in the back of the journal. I have used this journal for my spiritual growth. We all know that the key to manifesting growth in your spiritual life in all areas of your life would be speaking things into existence as if they already are, even if they're not yet. And so this journal really helps with that, using the affirmation pages and even using the worksheet pages to jot down your thoughts, emotions, and to just put it on paper, y'all. And also, like I said, it has some free pages at the back of the journal. It has really helped me. So if this is something that you are interested in, like I said, the link is in the description box of my homepage as well as all of the videos. I love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. But for a lot of y'all, they underestimated how strong you are. But they're trying to do things to get you locked up. They are even going as far as to frame you, to try to associate you with things that you don't know nothing about, or to just frame you, period. And so it's because they're doing this to cover up what they did. Nothing that you did amounts to the great amount of fraud and harm that has been inflicted on you, that people have tried to inflict on you. But if it wasn't for God and his protection over your life, you would have succumbed to these things. Don't forget, if you ever are subject to this kind of stuff, take accountability. Yes, I did not pay that bill. Yes, I I turned in that car and I didn't pay the registration. I owe. Yes, I owe. Yes, I did. Take accountability now. But also understand that this is warfare. Systematic oppression leads to one being unable to care for themselves and pay for things financially. And they know that. That's why they do it. That's why jobs that hire you, you will eventually see them work against you. It could be a plan to already work against you when they hire you, because the people who work in the job are already connected to those who dealt with you unjustly. So it'd be like, oh, look, she's applying for work on a Career Builder. Okay, we're going to have this employer. I want you to hire her, and we're going to build a case on her because, we want to cover up what we've done. So let's build a case on her by hiring her at our company. And we're going to do, and then it's like, once it all come out and you kind of figure out what's going on and you leave, it's like, oh, well, you didn't put in your 2-week notice, but you could have been in danger at that company. You could have known that they were trying to plant stuff and do things to make it, to either set you up or to try to build a case, whatever. And so you did not feel comfortable staying there another day, to giving them the ability to do that, so you left. Or it could be anything, like I said before, different situations, but they're trying to corner you and make it seem like all these places, it's you're the problem. You can't hold down a job. You can't do things right. You don't have the capability. When you are more than capable, you do have the capability. Even like for some of y'all, you're so capable that when you find something that you can do outside of being controlled, like maybe you are an entrepreneur. What the heck? Maybe you are a entrepreneur. I don't know if y'all heard that. It was like burning rubber, but I think it was somebody's car getting towed. I don't know. But maybe that could be significant for somebody too. Trying to tow your car. Your cars got towed. Certain things have happened, right? And so the reason why things have gotten so bad or had gotten so bad in the past is because every part of your life was working against you. So you could have had a school where the teacher was connected to these people, that people who they know stole from you. So now the teacher is making things hard for you, grading your test incorrectly. And then at the same time, you are in a relationship with a lover who is also part of this group. And he jumping on you, he beating on you, making it hard. Then on top of that, you got your family, your parents, they are in on it. They know about something that's been hidden from you. They secretly taking payments. You know what I'm saying? And they going to court saying this and saying that about you. And then it's like all of this added up, and the point is they're all going to be on the same page when it comes to you, because guess what, they all got their dirty fingers in the cookie jar, or they all at one point had their dirty fingers in the cookie jar, or they're trying to cover up